Welcome back, brethren. This is Live Humbly Guide Part 3. And I got these two verses on here. Well, two chapters. The first one is Philippians chapter 2, verse 3 through 4. And it starts off like this. It says, "Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each other esteem other better than themselves." Okay? So what this saying is, let nothing be done through strife. So the definition of strife means vigorous or bitter conflict, discord, or antagonism. Okay, so let nothing be done through discord or vainglory, which vainglory is an excessive desire for admiration and praise. And vainglory is undue boasting of one's accomplishments, also known as pride. So vainglory is pride, okay? So let nothing be done through discord or pride, but in lowness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. So if someone feels like they did good, if someone feels like they did good, then let them know, hey, y'all did better, y'all could do better, you got this, like an encouragement, okay? Because that's what they think to themselves. So you want to, spread the love, spread it. Verse 4 goes, "Look not every man on his own things." So every man on your own things, don't value it. Don't value it excessively. Don't put it on like a high pedestal type thing. You know what I'm saying? Look not every man on his own things. Because we wouldn't have none of these things if it wasn't for the Heavenly Father. So that's just a gift, or it could be from the devil, and it could be a curse. He could just give you what you want to keep it away. So that's why we need to learn how to walk in truth, okay? So I just had to throw that out there too, all right? But every man also on the things of others. So so let's not value what other people have either. We should be happy with what we're blessed with, okay, what's given to us. Okay, that develops like you could be envious of that person, of what they have, and you could covet, which is to desire what they have, and that's envy is a sin, one of the 7 deadly sins. So that goes against what we're learning, the teachings, okay? So that's an abomination to God. Like all sins are abomination to God. But So now we're on to 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. It goes, all right, "Finally, okay, be ye all of one mind." So that's an instruction. So it's telling us not how to be, okay? This is the mind we don't want to have. This is the mind that we should have. So all of us being one mind, this is the mind we should have. We should have having compassion one of another. Okay? We need to love as brethren. We need to be pitiful. We need to be courteous. Okay? So for all of us to be of one mind, this is what it's saying. Okay? Having compassion for one another. Okay? That's one. We need to love each other as brethren. Okay? we need to be pitiful to each other, and we need to be courteous for one another. Okay. So those are the three things, four things: having compassion, love his brethren, be pitiful, courteous. Those are the four things. Okay, in 1 Peter or 5. Sorry. So we're gonna go over Philippians. So this is what pulled out of what not to do and what to do. Okay. So we need to let not be done through strife or vainglory. Okay? So that's how we need not to be. We don't need to do things through strife. Okay? We need not to let nothing be done through strife, which is discord, or pride, which is vainglory. Okay? But we need to do this in lowness of mind. So we need to bring ourselves down and do it on a level, a compassionate level, you know. Number 2, let each esteem other better than themselves. So when we esteem each other, let's say, like I said, I did all right, you know, someone would come up and be like, hey, you know, nah, man, you do all right, man, you did good, like, you did good, you know, it's comforting, you know, it's like, oh, no, we're encouraging each other to do better, to be better, and to spread the love. That's what we're doing, okay? So we don't let nobody fall down into like a down depression or something like that. Okay? So number 3, it says, look not every man on his own things. So look not every man on his own things. So don't value your stuff. Don't envy or don't like idolize your stuff. You know, don't because like I said, you know, the Lord blesses us with it. You know, and all praises needs to go to Him, you know. And number 4, it says, but every man also on the things of others. So once again, you don't want to admire it in the way of the things you have or what anyone else have. Okay. So now we're gonna go on to 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 8. So these are the key elements I got out of that, okay? So number 1 is to be ye all of one mind, okay? So this is telling us to be of one mind, okay? So now this is what it's telling us of in 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 8. It's telling us what to have in our mind to be all of one mind. Okay, so number 2, it's to have compassion of one another, okay? Care for one another, okay? Number 3 is to love as brethren. So we need to love each other as family, okay? Because we are, you know? If you get down to it, we are. Number 4, it says be pitiful, okay? Now, I got the definition for pitiful, okay? And pitiful means full of pity, tender, compassionate, having a heart to feel sorrow and sympathy for the distressed. So that's what being pitiful is, okay? You know, being caring, you know? All right, and number 5 is to be courteous. We want to be considerate of one another, you know? You know, so that is the conclusion for Live Humbly God Part 3. You know, I hope y'all get this edification, and I hope y'all gain knowledge, understanding, so we can turn this into wisdom And most importantly, let's remember these. Let's meditate on these things. And let's practice this as much as we can, every time we can, day and night. One love, one brethren. End time apostle. Out.